Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie, and this will be a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's just a little bonus reading to show appreciation for the views. If you are completely new to tarot, there are some rules here. We'll start with the fact that these readings don't resonate with everyone who has a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So if you start to feel like the tarot reader is wrong, that means the reading doesn't resonate. And so discard it. I'm going to pull cards like King, Queen, Emperor, and Empress. The sex or gender really doesn't matter. They describe a personality, so you'll definitely know who we're talking about. If you like my style of reading and you'd like more readings, consider subscribing to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. It'll notify you every time that I post. I also offer a membership, so if you're interested in that, you can click the join button below. And I do offer personal readings to my members and long-term clients. If you need a personal reading and you're not interested in becoming a member, I have linked a few readers in my description box that can provide that for you. So I'm just going to let the Oracle give the overall energies. We'll clarify everything with the tarot. And I'll grab some advice. Okay, so we have sadistic. Derives pleasure from inflicting pain, suffering, or the humiliation of others. We have caution, tread softly so as not to disturb the woodland floor. Flourishing meadow, I cultivate positivity. My mind is a flourishing meadow of vibrant possibility. Positive thoughts bloom in the lush garden of my mind. And luck is on your side, New Moon in Sagittarius. The overall energy is the High Priestess, Cancer Pisces energy. We have the Three of Swords, the Emperor and the Empress, Aries, Libra, Taurus energy. The Temperance card, Sagittarius energy, the Magician, Virgo, Gemini, the Four of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Wands. I'm getting a silent exit. A silent exit. And here's why, right? The lips of wisdom are closed, except to the ears of understanding. What's the point in talking to somebody who has just continually made a habit of misunderstanding and misinterpreting everything that you say? Now, for a lot of you, this is like a long-term established connection. Some of you have children with a person, or you've been married to this person. But, I just feel like this is not a person that you can get through to. You feel like they actually enjoy inflicting pain on you. And you feel like in order to find any kind of peace, you have to step out and do your own thing and follow a different path here. And I feel like right now you're feeling very empowered. You're feeling positive, and like your best bet here, like I said, is a silent exit. I think that the situation has been really overwhelming. But at this point, you can kind of see an exit strategy. It's like, maybe you spent a long time sitting around and like blaming this person. And now you're in the energy of understanding that it's partially your fault because you keep dealing with whatever this person's throwing at you. I feel like they humiliate you. They hurt you. And it's on purpose. It's not like, somebody who's just too stupid to understand what they're doing. You're aware that this person does not want to see you happy. They like to be in control. They can't see you as their equal, although I think here it's definitely showing that you are the Emperor and the Empress. Now, I think because of this silent exit, you can basically expect this person to come around and try to take back control of the situation and reconcile here. I feel like they're going to attempt to make you believe, throw up this illusion, right, the Magician, that things will be different. They feel like they need to show up cautious, like if they just tread softly and they bring a different energy than they usually do, that maybe you'll get pulled back into the thing. And I feel like you've done this a lot. Like you've kind of been in and out with this person. But it kind of seems to me like you've been carrying the whole damn relationship, and I think that when it comes to this person, they don't mind betraying you. They don't mind breaking trust. Sometimes when we look at the Three of Swords, when we're talking betrayal, we can be talking about bringing in another person into the situation. I just feel like this is a person who gets what they want and they don't give a fuck who they hurt. If anything, they actually feel more powerful when they're capable of hurting someone. And so you feel like the best bet with this person is to not even speak. That's what they deserve from you. And I don't disagree. Why is this relevant here? Because right now I see the intention of them wanting to come back around, but I don't see like a communication card or anything like that, although I do see a card of reconciliation. To me, it's more like strategizing, trying to figure out how to do this. The Six of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. But the King of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Tower. Straight up, for some of you, this person has involved another person. It could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. And I feel like that's what made you move on. Somebody really betrayed you here. They involved another person. The thing here is that they still have someone from their past that they kind of keep around. But they plan to have both. This is a person who feels like they can have both. Like when I say that they don't give a fuck about either of the other person's feelings, I mean that. This is a person who feels like if they tread softly, nobody will ever know what they're doing here, that they can get everybody back into the position that they were in to begin with. Or you're the person from their past and they've involved this new Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius person, or King of Swords person, someone that you definitely know about. And they're coming back around because they've already hurt this person now. So it's like, I think this person likes to keep two people around because they can't keep their shit together. So when they fuck up with one, they can just have the other person to run to. But also understand that always serves as a point of punishment, right? This could be somebody who made sure that you understood there was another person in the picture as to hurt you. And they would come back around and use you to do the same to another person. right? This person doesn't want to do what they say, then they're going to come fuck with you. And that person can know about it until they learn their lesson, just like you had to learn. This is a person who's a piece of shit, and I don't know how else to put that. But, if you keep letting them back into your life, I mean, you got to kind of blame yourself at some point here. And I actually don't see you doing that, though. I feel like here you really are at peace. A lot of you are thinking about, doing something totally different in life here. And I don't even think it's relationship related. I think that you found like a purpose or a life path that you're trying to follow. And part of that really does involve dropping this person. But this person's audacity is insane. And they really, really think that, that their manipulation tactics are going to keep you and another person completely in place when it comes to them at all times. What I also think is kind of interesting is I think that this is the type of person who sometimes you have to listen to what a person is saying when they come back around. If you know about another person and they come back to you and they try to tell you something like they were just sex, I'm in love with you, but you wouldn't talk to me or something like that is fucking manipulation and a fucking lie. It's the same kind of story that they tell the other person. Essentially what I really have here is two people that know about each other, that still let a person go in and out, like in between them. And they actually don't like each other. Like I feel like you would look at this King of Swords like they're the problem. And they look at you like you're the problem. And that's how the Emperor wants it. How the fuck can y'all be the problem outside of towards yourself if there's a middleman? Are y'all dating each other? Can somebody take your man or woman? No, they can take a whore. So I feel like this person ended up with the person that everything fell apart over. Either they moved out or you did out of nowhere. Didn't care about what it did to the other person. Moved towards something else here, And I think this person is used to being able to get whatever they want. But right now there's somebody else who's starting to, it's the King of Swords. They know more than they say. That's a person that can really listen and think for themselves. So I kind of actually get like if you have a problem with the King of Swords, they're not an idiot. They don't have a problem with you. They understand that the Emperor is the fucking problem. This person could really this person could be giving this person the karma that they deserve. But they won't receive it if you step in and let them back in. If you block their karma, though, you're going to receive it. Because this person is never going to treat you differently than they have. I think that you and this King of Swords have two very different energies. You feel like you want to nurture this person and love them. I think that you actually feel like you're in love with this person. And that's why they can come back and forth. And that's why they can play these games. This King of Swords, they are highly intelligent. And I think that what they did was exact revenge. One is they were going to prove to you that you didn't take shit, that they could take this person back whenever the fuck they want, and that it was always in their hands, and now you see why they left this bitch. Somebody proved to you, because I'm going to keep it real, I feel like you have a problem with this King of Swords. When really they should have a problem with you. I think you entered the game and they were there first. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep it real. I feel like either you knew about that person, you know what I mean? Somebody knew. But they exacted their revenge. You get what I'm saying? So one is they proved a fucking point to you that this person is not your person. This person is for the motherfucking streets. Another thing that they did was prove to another person how fucking stupid they are. Because they left your ass in the dust to come back over here just for this person to exact their fucking revenge. And this could be in the reverse. It could be you, that exacted your revenge to show somebody that they don't have the relationship that they think they do. And you're talking all this shit, but bitch, if I hit somebody up with an I miss you text, it's over. So somebody does need to pay attention that this King of Swords did somebody a favor, but, if you step in to save them, well, well, I don't want to call you a silly goose, but that's exactly what you would be. So what's the advice here? Somebody is smart as shit, though. They knew exactly what they were doing. The Queen of Wands, Justice, Libra energy, the Star, Aquarius energy. 9 of Pentacles at the bottom, too. Some of you need to pick your confidence off the floor and do what's best for you here. Right now is a time that you need to be healing and doing things on your own and maybe even looking at other options. Like, straight up, this is not a person you're supposed to be dealing with. And I think that whoever this King of Swords is, they showed you exactly who this person really is and exactly who they really are, which is somebody who really doesn't want this person, but is smart enough to exact revenge, if that makes sense. Like, I think that they pulled this person back in just to shit them out. So really, if you think that you and this King of Swords have beef, it's a joke. No, you don't. This King of Swords doesn't care you exist. They also don't really care about this Emperor at all. And I think that's kind of where you need to be at with it. You know what I mean? I see this a lot where people want to, like, blame another person, or they, like, they'll be like, oh, they knew we were fucking around and they decided to deal with them. They're this and that. Like, at the end of the day, sometimes people are just not about to lay down and take what's being handed to them. They're about to prove a fucking point and show somebody who they really are. And this is somebody who's highly intelligent. And if we're playing games of manipulation, we're playing games of manipulation. One thing I do want to say, though, is, like, if the King of Swords was somebody's ex and you decided to step in there and talk shit, now you've learned about why, you should pay attention to what's going on. Because I feel like whoever the Emperor was, they showed up acting like the King of Swords was some type of problem, when really the whole time it's been them. So I think there's somebody that you have the wrong idea about, Actually, 2 people you have the wrong idea about. One is that this Emperor is not a fucking victim of that King of Swords. They are getting what they deserve from that person. That's a thing, too. Like, they're not learning anything from you because you're taking them back and trying to seriously work things out with them, but they're learning from this King of Swords who took them back just to play a fucking game and destroy their life like they thought they were doing to someone else. Someone else decided to meet the sadistic nature of someone with their own energy, and I think that instead of hating the King of Swords, you should follow step. You should see yourself more like that person, somebody who is not an idiot, can prove a fucking point, and knows exactly what they're doing, instead of feeling like someone else is this little innocent victim of someone else. Like, here's where I find it kind of weird, is that, like, the Emperor and the Empress is usually, in my mind, not an actual connection, but where someone thinks their connection is. This is my Emperor, or this is my Empress, this is my divine feminine, or divine masculine, or my twin flame soulmate, or something. Then how the fuck did the King of Swords exist? We got to think about these things, like, this is, whoever the King of Swords is just on a different level than you. They taught this person a lesson, and I think they also were trying to help you out by showing you who you were really dealing with. Your problem's not with the King of Swords, it is with the Emperor, and with yourself. Yeah. Maybe you should find a partner who's not going to involve someone else. It's supposed to just be you and them. Or at least that's what it seems like you're looking for. Some people are okay with that kind of relationship, but it seems to me that that's not what you're looking for, but you're still dealing with it. So the King of Swords showed up to show you that this person doesn't really care. They're not who they say they are. And how quick they will leave you in the fucking dirt to go deal with somebody that they've complained about or made fun of in the past. And you need to pay attention to that energy. I'll see you guys soon.